And a twist on some
Really?
St. Patrick's Day food this morning. This is not what I was expecting you to bring. The beer, yes. This, no.
This is phenomenal.
But it
and I
looks and
love
smells
it. I'm going to leave this here.
Okay.
We'll talk about it in a second. We're going to show you how to make these. These are actually like Irish egg rolls. Okay? I love corned beef. I love corned beef and cabbage. But it's one of those things that sometimes you don't get it done right. Okay? So you go places.
It scares me to make. And I'm Irish.
Yeah.
And my dad always makes this, but I've never.
Right. And the long process sometimes people don't want to mess with. So I found this way to be a little bit easier. All I really taken is some slaw mix like you'd buy at the store. You kind of want to get the standard one. It's got cabbage and carrots in it, basically. And then I steamed it, okay?
Okay.
And
How long?
Not very long. It only takes like about 2 minutes.
Mushy,
yeah,
right?
yeah. You want it to be kind of, to have good, that's a good point. To have some texture, okay? I also add a little red onion to it. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
nice. Very nice.
Then what I did was, and this is a great way to do this if you want to get the corned beef flavor. Just go to your market, especially one that does Boar's Head deli, okay? Have them shave you some corned beef.
Oh,
okay, so just
easy.
Yeah. Now listen, here's the deal. Corned beef is not, corned beef is kind of an expensive item when you get it already done. But if you have them shave it like this and say it's, $11 a pound, you're only going to pay about $4 for that, or for about a quarter of a pound. And this is less than, or this is more or less than a quarter of a pound. So I mean, there's a lot in there. Then you're just going to put it in an egg roll wrap. You're just going to wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay. A little bit of egg yolk and water.
It's going to be a little seal on it.
You're going to seal it, and then you're just going to take it to your hot grease on the seal side down, like we always do.
Here it goes.
And it just goes. It ain't going to do that.
It's not popping.
You can either do it. I did these up in advance last night. Pour them in there. Only takes about 3 or 4 minutes in here, and you come out with that beautiful, beautiful product right there. I really like these, and I'll tell you something. St. Patty's Day is one of those days that we celebrate with a lifting of a pint or two.
Right.
Some cases more.
Your case.
Anyways,
I don't know who you're
a pint.
looking
It's
at.
not true, folks. Anyways, a pint or two, and these are great with that. I'll tell you what I like about this recipe. It's one of those things that you can do tonight for St. Patty's Day. You can turn right around and do it again this weekend for the NCAA tournament because it's got a nice bar feel to it. It's also just a nice appetizer if you want to do it that way as well.
Do you keep the sealed end down or you
flip
rotate?
them?
Yeah, flip them over. Yeah,
Flip
go
it,
ahead.
okay.
Look at her go, man.
We were
I just
thinking
have
the same
this
thing.
cooking
Give her a week.
intuition now.
Give her
Oh,
a
I
week
can't.
off. There you go. Give her a week off, and she's on fire. Oh, I guess she'll have to
Flip
watch
that roll,
day.
girl.
I'm trying. Cooking is hard.
No, it's not.
Okay, wait.
We'll do this.
Come on.
Oh, see?
Tootsie
You're holding
roll.
out on me with the
It's
utensils.
Tootsie Roll.
Yeah. Now, this is what it comes out like.
Oh, wait. We're going to come back to you.
Oh, yeah, we'll do a dipping sauce.
Yes, we'll do a dipping sauce. Take a final gander at those because they're gorgeous. And
Okay.
take a look at your quiz
Oh,
question.
okay.
What is the largest fruit crop on Earth? Chef Bud, do you know this? Don't answer it. 373-1787 extension 243 is our
You have
phone
an idea
number.
what it is?
Yeah, I do.
A coffee from McDonald's and $10 off Kushiyama. Could be yours if you get that correct.
have
So
no
stick
idea.
around. We're going to make some dipping sauces for this.
Yes, we'll make some dipping sauce
Okay.
for St. Patty's Day.
And I'm keeping this because this is fun.
Yeah.
After this. I like this.
It's the best.
To Fields of Green and my friend Steve with the weather forecast.
Thank you very much, our little leprechaun there, Chef Bud. Good morning, everyone. It is 37 degrees outside. Our Fort out-the-door forecast down to 30 this morning. It gets windy, but it gets warm, and unfortunately, it's going to get dusty this afternoon. High fire danger, folks. Please be very, very careful today. Next 7 days brought to you by 1-800-PLUMBER. The winds of change will be blowing, but it's really just going to be the direction. Tomorrow's going to change. 57 for the high, cooler and windy tomorrow. 61 on Wednesday, 75. The spring starts about lunchtime, Central Time on Thursday. And then when you know it, just in time for the first full weekend of spring, it feels like fall, winter. High temperatures in the 50s and the 60s. All right, Chef, but you got some explaining to do. You've got Chinese egg rolls, but this is for St. Patrick's Day.
These are Irish egg rolls.
You got some explaining
We
to
are
do.
taking the whole Irish meal and putting it into an egg roll shell.
Which I love because then that means it's the Irish food that we love, but it's fried.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Makes it
This is
better.
great. And now we're going to do dipping sauce. Now, one thing I didn't tell you in the first segment was if you really want to make these even better, put a piece of Swiss cheese in them.
Oh.
Then it becomes a Reuben, you see.
Are there
Egg
Swiss
sauce.
cheese in some of
There's
these?
some, yeah. And then, obviously, if you do that, Thousand Island's a great dipping sauce.
Okay.
What I got here is I got a cup of sour cream, and I added about 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And then we're going to add a little bit of horseradish to that.
That's a lot of. How much is that?
A little?
About 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
And you're just going to whip this. This is really, really good. It's also a sauce that's very good for a prime rib.
So
but
sour cream, horseradish.
and Dijon mustard.
And Dijon
And then I
mustard.
add a little bit of coarse black pepper and some kosher salt. And it goes really well with the egg rolls, or with the Irish spring rolls, sorry, with these as well, because it gives it kind of a sassy taste, if you will.
We like
with
sass.
that. Yes, you like sass. So this is another way to do it. And then I also put together on the plate there some Irish potatoes, which I'm a big fan of red potatoes. And you can do so many things with them. You can bake them, or you can roast them. We oven roast a lot of them. These I actually just cut, and I'll spin it around here so you can see them. I just cut them and put them in the fryer and some oil. Then pull them out, put them with some parsley and some kosher salt. They're phenomenal just as they are. But red potatoes, you know, the Irish potato and kind of the way that they ate so many potatoes because of the what's a good word for it? Kind of the economy there. They didn't have a lot of money, so potatoes were a big thing. And red potatoes at St. Patty's Day is a great thing. I love this dish again because it's something you can do not only for St. Patrick's Day, but like I said, for ball games and stuff like that. It's a great appetizer. It's a great thing for having a party because you can roll out a bunch of these, cut them into pieces, and you can serve a bunch of them. So
let's recap what's in these, because it's corned beef and slaw.
Corned beef, you just buy a slaw, like a coleslaw mix with the cabbage and the carrots. And you're just going to steam that with, I put a little red onion in there, steam it. I also put some McCormick red pepper flakes in there, give it a little bit of heat. Then you're just going to steam that, get your butcher or your deli guy to shave you off some, like Boar's Head works wonderful. It's great corned beef. And then you're not messing with, cooking, roasting a corned beef, all that stuff.
I like
saving a
it.
few dollars,
Brining
too,
it.
you
Yeah,
say.
you
You're
are.
saving a few
Yeah.
dollars.
You can get quite a bit out of a little plug. Before we go, I gotta say something to the folks that were at the Unity.
We've got time.
Yes,
Go ahead.
the Unity celebration we did for it was in memory of Martin Luther King last Saturday at the Ambassador. So many folks came up and said that they watch us every week. So I appreciate all you guys. I met a lot of new friends, a lot of new people, and we had a great time out there. It was a wonderful time.
I saw it
and,
on your Facebook.
Yeah,
It looked like you did.
We did. We had a lot of good folks out there, and it was a great day great evening remembering Dr. Martin Luther King. So enjoyed that, and then
And the franchise had a birthday.
yes, well, we had 2 birthdays actually.
The franchise?
Yes, my youngest daughter, the franchise. So they're actually the pick of the week. I had lots of picks of the week. Coronado School, we'll do them next week. But yes, not only was the franchise, Jessica, my youngest daughter's birthday on Friday, but today is my middle daughter, Haley.
I think we have a picture of
Yes,
you.
we do. They're the picture of the week. There's Haley I guess it'd be on my right. And it's her birthday today, so happy birthday, sweetheart. She is 19, and then the franchise over there on the left, she is 17. And then I obviously have another daughter that's 20.
What pressure, the franchise.
Yeah,
Isn't that hilarious? 3 girls for this guy?
Yeah,
I know.
and I'll tell you, Haley's birthday today, and she goes to AC and graduated from Highland Park, and she's going to be a teacher, going to go to WT. And great kid. I love her to death. But I'll tell you what, she's a lot like Mrs. Chef Bud. Just got a really tender heart.
Just sweet.
Really, she's a sweet girl. So franchise kind of like a combination.
Someone has to soften this guy.
Yes. So, but we had a good time. And I, like I said, 2 birthdays in 1 week is a little too much for Chef Bud, but we had a good time.
Now
with
you're broke, is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, pretty much. But hey, we're at 12/12.
Ooh.
12/12. So good life, good food with Chef Bud. Go like it. A lot of good information on there. We've got a lot. I just appreciate everybody's feedback. We've got a lot of suggestions. People come through with a lot of good comments. So, and then tell them what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're doing
Quickly.
a March Madness bracket thing.
It's gonna be a pit
sports challenge.
We're gonna bracket
I've
it
got
off.
Florida. I have
March
Florida
Madness
winning it all. Who do you
brackets
have?
I can't.
Come
tell.
on,
All right,
come on,
look.
come on.
Arizona.
We gotta go.
All right. We'll talk
Bye.
more
See you
next
next
week.
week.